Hi, my name is Michael, and today I'm going to be covering a research project on a book called The Codex Seraphinius by Italian artist Luigi Serafini. So to begin my project, I headed to downtown Fullerton to gather my resources to begin my research.
And he headed inside.
I searched for 3 internet sources online. I searched for 2 books in person, and a third book being the Codex Seraphinius itself, and 1 journal article. The first book I chose was a book called Dada, and it was a good fit for a lot of different reasons. One being that it encompasses a legendary art movement of the 20th century. It shows artwork that Luigi Serafini himself grew up studying, and also gives us a chance to compare and contrast his artwork from his time period to other artworks of the same areas, such as Italy, where he was from, of that same time period. I chose the Uffizi Gallery's artwork because it was so influential in Luigi Serafini's artwork. And then the Codex Seraphinius itself, of course.
What's today, 7:20?
I went to the library and I started studying. The Codex Seraphinius is an encyclopedia of an imaginary world that doesn't actually exist, and it composes elements of that world such as its people, its plants, its architecture, and its living. The lifestyle of those people and the practices, the animals of that world, and kind of everything else in between. Who is Luigi Serafini? Luigi Serafini was born on August 4th, 1949 in Italy, and held his entire career as an industrial designer living in Milan. He was a mysterious man, and he made very little to no public appearances whatsoever, and even on a Google search, there's only about 1 handful of images that could be found of what he looks like. It was known that he suffered early on in his career terrible mental illnesses such as schizophrenia. Luigi became very isolated early on in his career and never actually admitted to writing the Codex Seraphinius. He actually said that it was a cat that wrote it, that possessed his body, that ended up writing it for him. And as he woke up out of that cloud, he ended up with the book in front of him completed in entirety. The book is very rare. Only 5,000 copies were made, and they can sell online as much as $3,000 per copy. Another really mysterious and interesting thing about this book is that the language it was written in also doesn't exist. At least here in our world, it doesn't exist. There's over 800 different characters and numbers, and they look nothing like anything that we've seen here in America or anywhere else in the world. Scholars have attempted to decode the language of the Codex Seraphinius by using advanced computer software, trying to figure out what the letters mean, but still to this day, there has been no answers. One thing that Serafini had in common with his influence with the Uffizi is his close attention to details. Like other artists of Luigi's time, Luigi stepped out of boundaries and he decided to explore a new area of art that had never really been explored before. I hope you enjoyed my brief presentation of Luigi Serafini's art.